Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we are talking about Thunderbolts, a new movie out in theaters right now. And in Thunderbolts, it deals with this group of misfits and anti-heroes who are tasked with trying to retrieve this thing. However, as it turns out, they were lied to, and, new supervillain shows up, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. Welcome to Thunderbolts. Okay, so to get things started, first and foremost, what I liked about the movie, the lead characters are easily, kind of what drive this film a little bit. Obviously, the standouts are Yelena Belova and also, Bucky. Those two are easily the two main characters, and they're likable, they're fun to be around. You enjoy them every time they're on screen, and the fact that, Florence Pugh and Sebastian Stan are really good in these roles help out a lot. But there are also some other characters, obviously, Red Guardian from Black Widow has returned and has joined this team. You also have Ghost from the second Ant-Man movie. She wasn't exactly a strong character in the second Ant-Man movie. However, she's definitely better, this time around. I'm not going to lie. Her characterization and character development in this film is better than in Ant-Man 2. And also John Walker. I'm not going to lie. I could not finish Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I don't really know how his story ends in that, but I do know that, with at least this film, I found him to be a likable character. Obviously, he's a little messed up. He's an anti-hero, not a true hero, but at least with his characterization and character development in this, I liked John Walker. The actor's real good too, I should point out as well. These characters are basically what drive this entire movie, and, the fact that you liked them and you cared, that says a lot. This is definitely better than your average Marvel movie, I'm not gonna lie about that. Now, in terms of the combat in the movie, the combat's real good. Again, not the best I've seen this year. Definitely the best in the MCU in a while, since maybe Deadpool and Wolverine, which I know there's really only a couple things in between these two, but the combat, it's good, it's hard-hitting, and, you're just entertained. And from a visual standpoint, it's not a bad-looking movie. Even though I'm not one of those people, believe it or not, that's on the fence about the official budget of the new Captain America. I think they're lying. I think it's a lot higher than what they claim it is. But with this movie, if they're telling the truth about this movie's budget, which, from my understanding, Thunderbolts didn't have the 1.5 million issues that the new Captain America did. So maybe, from a visual standpoint, this is better looking than Captain America. Especially the special effects. Now, are the special effects, the CGI, great? No, but they are not bad. Personally, I think that, the reason why they're not that bad is because really they only used CGI and stuff when they had to. I could tell that there was definitely a lot, more practical effects put in this film than, something like the new Captain America. So yeah, there's that as well. Now, as far as the story goes, story's kind of a generic Marvel story at this point. It's the type of story they keep using. Good guys show up, good guys team up, Bad guy shows up, bad guy starts problems, now the good guys need to take him down. That's pretty much the story of every Marvel movie at this point. Thankfully, from like an execution standpoint, it's not bad. It's just, story is, yeah, we've seen these movies before. Now, in terms of actual problems, it does take a little while to get going. I'm not gonna lie. It takes, a little while to get going. At first, you're a little bit on the fence, but after, a specific point, the movie draws you in, gets you interested in what's going on, and at that point, you are invested. I also found the main villain to be a little underwhelming, and it mainly had to do with how abrupt his, arrival is. I'm not going to lie. You just get exposition, no real growth, and all of a sudden, boom, he's there. Very abrupt, and unfortunately, it's another doomsday world-ending villain instead of something grounded. I genuinely would like to see a Marvel villain in a good movie that just wants revenge or something like that. The best villains are grounded in reality or delusional. They think they're the heroes. This villain just wants to destroy everything, which, if you just want to destroy everything, you're acknowledging you're evil. So guys, at the end of the day, Thunderbolts, it's a fun movie. It's not bad. It's probably the only good thing we're going to get from Marvel this year. And unlike the previous 2 years, I don't think this is a great film. I do think that it is a fun, entertaining movie, though. You like the characters who drive this entire movie. The visuals and the special effects are not bad. It's entertaining. The combat's nice. There are some problems with it, yes. And I am a little bit on the fence a little bit about it being family entertainment because of some of the themes in the movie. So I would probably think twice a little bit about bringing children into the theater. But yes, I do, think that this is not a bad movie. And if you want to go watch it, feel free. I would not highly recommend it, but I would recommend it at matinee price. I'm going to give Thunderbolts a 7. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please look forward to more videos real soon. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, let's keep it.